Hi everyone, this is Shatskim and I'm back with another video. How are you doing? I hope you are doing good and above it all, you are keeping it safe. Yes, that's the most, important thing for now to just keep it safe. I'm doing good by God's grace and I hope you are also doing fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I say a huge thank you for finding time to watch this video. I do not take you for granted. I appreciate every one of you. And for the new members, if you're watching me for the first time, I am Shatskim. Thanks a lot. And feel free to subscribe and also do not forget, to hit that notification bell for you to get notified when I upload a video like this one. Yeah, today I'm going to talk about, yes, happiness happiness. And before I even go ahead with this video, let me just ask you a question, and I want to to give this answer to yourself. I'm going to ask this question. Don't give me the answers, just answer that question to yourself and do it genuinely because it is to you. I want to ask this: are you happy? Are you happy? Or is it something you wish you had? Or is it something you wish you can get? Happiness. Are you happy? And what's the reason for you being happy? Are you happy because your fridge is full of food? Are you, happy because you pass your exams? Or are you unhappy simply because there's nothing you have to be happy about? Or are you feeling that there's nothing remaining for you to be happy? Are you happy when you have something and unhappy when you do not have it? Just answer those questions to yourself, but do it genuinely. So I'm going to talk about happiness. Um, Most of all the videos which I don't make them out of my own experiences or out of those things which I'm going through, I'm in it, or things which I've been with them or I've been in them. Those are the things I do talk about. So today's video, I'm going to talk about things which you can do to be happy or to maintain the happiness you have in case you are happy. So let me ask you another question. Have you ever asked someone, what do you want to have in life? Have you ever asked someone such a question? Myself, because I was preparing to make this video, I asked some few people, people who I'm free with, and I asked them, what do you want to have in life? What is that one thing which you'd like to have in life? And guys, I want to tell you this: 99% of them told me, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. So what does that mean? If someone tells you, I want to be happy, so that's mean, according to my understanding, that they are not happy, but they want to be happy. At that particular moment, they are not happy. Because if they are, they could have told me, I want to remain happy. That's what they could have told me. But they told me they want to be happy. Yes. Which are those things which we do, which, takes away our happiness? And what are those things we can do to be happy and to remain happy? That's what I'm going to talk about to do. So make sure you watch this video up to the end. Let's get into our video. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. You make a decision and a choice of being happy no matter the circumstances. Because if you put, your happiness that it is going to be defined by the circumstances, you will never be happy because this world is very cruel. It doesn't have something good to offer for you to be happy. It's a decision you make. You wake up in the morning, you prepare yourself, you just get into a car. On the way to work, someone is just overlapping, someone is driving carelessly, you just get angry. So it's about you, to make that decision that no matter what is going on, I'm going to be happy and I'm going to maintain my happiness. It's a decision and do not keep the keys to happiness in someone else's pocket. Put it in your pocket. Number two is about being content with what you have. Yes. Now, this is where everything is. If you cannot be happy and content with that which you have, at that particular moment, I want you to believe me that even if you get that which you do not have and that which you want to have, if you cannot be happy living in a rented home or in a rented house, and you're not happy there, you'll not be happy even if you go outside there and buy your own mansion. Because this mansion should not define your happiness. You should have it and be content with that which you have. You just feel good that this is what I have and I'm satisfied with it and I'm okay with it. Then you'll be happy. Because then, if you're not happy or content with that what you have, you'll start looking for things outside. And if you do not get what you want, this just drains your happiness. Be content with what you have and you'll get happiness in you. Number three is about comparison. Never compare yourself with somebody else. Never compare yourself with something or with somebody else. Remember, we have different goals in life. We are unique in our own way. We have different, we are fighting different battles. We have different purpose, different goals. So if you compare yourself with someone else, you'll always be unhappy. You'll always be unhappy because in most cases, we do compare ourselves with people who are up there. Up there. And we do forget that where we are, there are people who are down there. And they are looking up and saying, I wish I could be where that person is. And you are comparing yourself with someone else who is up there. You do not know what they do to get what they have or to get where they are. So you forget of who you are, you forget of what you have, you start comparing yourself with other people. This just makes you unhappy because you feel you are not good enough. You feel you have not done, your best. You feel like a failure, and this makes you unhappy. Do not compare yourself with anybody else if you want to be happy. Number four is about the power of thinking. Now, thinking positive makes you happy. What am I saying? In most of the cases, we do count the number of times we have failed, the number of times we have not achieved that which we wanted to achieve. But we do not count the number of times we have made it. We do not count the number of times we have succeeded. We count the failures. We ought to think negative instead of saying something in a positive way. If you are trying to do something and it doesn't come out the way you wanted, instead of just becoming annoyed and just angry because it never worked the way you wanted, what if you took that as a lesson learned and then you keep focused and think positive? Will that not make you happy? It will. Think positive and you're going to be happy and to remain happy. Power of positive thinking. Number five, try to identify things or people or even a situation which makes you unhappy and keep yourself away from them. Just, be very conscious of such situations, of such people who just come to drain happiness out of you, and keep distance. Just secure yourself and keep away from such people. It's not every argument you have to engage yourself into. It's not everybody you have to spend your precious time with. If you realize that this person just drains my energy, drains my happiness, keep away from that person. If you know that this situation, if I engage myself into this conversation, I'm going to end up unhappy, do not engage then yourself into such a conversation. By walking away doesn't mean that you're a coward. It just mean you are very conscious, to your emotions. You do not want anyone to drain you. You don't want anyone to take away your happiness, and you just want to guard your heart by just walking out. Number six is about, sharing that which is disturbing you with a best friend of yours. If you have that one person which you can call a friend, and you have something which is disturbing you, it's normal to have issues which are disturbing you. And if you have issues in you which are, disturbing you, it's then hard for you to find happiness in you. So get that one person who you know for sure this is a friend of mine, and share the situation or share that which you have with such a person. It's a sign of, relief. If you share something which was in you disturbing you with someone, you feel good. You feel that the burden has become more easy, or you feel the burden is no longer there. You feel nice because problem, shared is problem half solved. So open up to someone and share that which is new, that which is, draining you, that which is making you feel unhappy. Share it with somebody else, and you might come, to a point and realize that you're not the only one who is going through that. There are many people who are going through that which you are going through, but they're happy. Yes. Number seven is sparing time for yourself, spending time with you, just with you. you know Going into that room of yours, just lock the door and be there alone. Have your own time. It is called me time. It's not selfishness. It's necessary. Just go out, in a forest, just have a walk. You're just there alone. It is your time to meditate. It's your time, to just be who you are, out of the phone, out of the noises from kids, out of the work situation, just you. And you will gather the energy, you will gather that which you need to be happy. Number eight, you know, it's making other people happy. Making others happy. There's nothing satisfying. There's nothing which makes someone just feel so good, just feel nice, as knowing for sure you have made someone happy. Going to bed knowing that someone somewhere is happy because of me. It feels good. It fills you with joy knowing that someone is happy just because of you. And I'm going to talk much about this point, number eight, because we are in a season of this pandemic thing where we need each other the most. We need we need our friends the most. We need our family members the most. We need our neighbors the most. So if you want to be happy for sure, and this is now, the happiness in you is by stretching your hand of help. Make sure that you help someone where you can and with what you have. From the previous video, if you watched the previous video where I was talking about the second, lockdown here in Germany, I talked about, not having a full fridge, whereas your neighbor doesn't have anything. It doesn't make, someone feel good. It's not satisfying even. It doesn't feel good to see an elderly person who lives near you, struggling to go to the supermarket to buy food because she lives alone and she cannot, just stay like that. She has to go outside to buy food, and you are just there, and for sure you can go to her and you can just take that shopping list, go to the supermarket and buy her that which she needs or that which he needs. If you can do that, you'll just find happiness and peace within you. Stretching a hand of helping. And helping is of different ways. Spending time with someone and just listening as that person talks is helping, because sometimes people want or need just someone who they can talk to, someone who can just stay there, keep quiet, and just listen to them, and they will feel good. So if you are there and you know for sure there's something you can do, and I believe everyone on earth has something he or she can do to someone else to make that person happy, I believe for sure you can do that. So go out there, help someone, and I'm telling you, you'll find peace and happiness, joy in you. Number 9, if you want to be happy, forget the past. Forget about that bitterness. Forgive and just be focused. Because in most cases, as I said, our past is not beautiful. It is not. It's a very ugly past. We did mistakes. We got ourselves into situation which we do today ask ourselves, am I the one who did that? For sure. You can't even believe that it's you who did that, because it's a very ugly thing which you did. But you keep, connecting yourself into your past, and this makes you unhappy. Do away with the past. Do away with the bitterness. Is this someone who offended you long time ago? Stop, keeping that bitterness in you. Let it go. Forgive. And most of all, forgive yourself. It's important. Number 10 is about being grateful. Be joyful. By the fact that you have food on your table, it's enough for you to be happy. By the fact that you are breathing, it's enough for you to be happy. By the fact that you have a shelter is enough for you to be happy. By the fact that you have dress, it's enough for you to be happy. Be grateful for what you have. Be joyful. Be kind. Learn to say thank you. Learn to apologize, and doing it, from the deepest part of your heart, and you're going to be happy. Now, apart from those 10 points which I've talked about, there's something else I want to add on top of that. We try to change things which only God can change. What I'm trying to say is this: ask God for wisdom, for you to be able to know that which you can change, and that God gives you the strength to do so. And God gives you then the wisdom to know things which you cannot change, and you just let it be and leave it to God, because He is the only one who can change things. And just, sit back and let things be. Stop wasting your time and your energy, on things which only God Himself can change them. Do not, expect from man that which only God can give. Do not put your trust on God. Many people are unhappy. They are disappointed. They have bitterness in them. They have grudges in them, simply because they expected much from people, from a man, and that which they expected is only God who can give. Don't put your trust on men. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I appreciate every one of you. As I said, I say a huge thank you. Keep safe. I love you so very much. Goodbye. See you next time with another video. Goodbye.